Hey y'all, it's your girl Lunar back again with another set of videos for y'all. So we are working on the monthly zodiacs for the month of June, and the sign we are working on today is Cancer. Yay! So I do have the full Instagram video down in the description below. Click on the link and head straight on over there, or you can just head on over to either Instagram or Facebook, since both of them are connected, at Phaseoflunar. If you haven't followed any of my social media platforms yet, please do so. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe, like, comment, and share this at your own leisure. All right. So I'm gonna just do a quick overview of what I said in the Instagram video, but let me show you the cards that we have. So we have Thanatos for death, Iris for harmony, and Demeter for harvest. I said in the what's the name that this was an eerie combination because it's an eerie combination. You have Thanos, death, with harmony and harvest. But after I read the message for each of the cards, I see how they interconnect with one another because it's all about cycles and balance and reaping benefits of the journey that you have to go through. And Cancer, I think I've been saying this for the past couple of months, or in y'all readings, y'all have really gone through it, and you still going through it even in your month of your birthday, because Cancer season is going to be starting up on June 21st, 22nd-ish, around that time, and it is going all the way up into July 20th or 21st-ish, around that time. And it has been a lot, and then it doesn't help when you have a lot of eclipses going on, and plus you have an eclipse, the final one for Cancer and Capricorn, into July. But we'll cover that when that happens. So things are still coming up that you have to go through, and the balancing act with that, because you have literally gone through a cycle. If you're a Cancer rising, you have gone through seeing yourself go through transformation, your personality, and people talking about how you have changed. And then with relationships that you have gone through, that Capricorn in your 7th house, dealing with that and restructuring of that. So all of these shakeups going on, and then it doesn't help when you have been in the house, even though y'all probably have been enjoying that because it's more home based and you can get more cleaning and organizing done, and even just time to rejuvenate, because we don't get enough time to rejuvenate at home. So we come and don't even really relax ourselves. We just jump in to do, okay, I need to get this and this done because I'm back at work the next morning. That's all it is. It's like just get the work done at home and then get myself prepped for home for work the next day. And I understand because I do the same thing. I'm gotta get myself pre-set up for work, or sometimes I just wait till the next morning and be like, okay, got everything, boom, 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 everything's all together. That's how that goes. But back to this reading, it's like you have really gone through a change of all of that, and you put in the work, and now it's time for you to reap the benefits of what's to come for you, because you put in that work since last year, and now it's coming full circle, and it's time for you to reap what needs to be reaped at this time. And of course you may not feel it right now, but it's coming. It can either happen in that first week of June, or it probably won't be until the end of June. Whenever you get it, you are going to be proud of yourself because you did what you have to do. And if you are going back to work, you really are feeling more energized, but at the same time you still shelter, because you like, I'm not even sure if I really want to go back to work, even for myself, because you like, I've been at home and I'm more connected with myself, and coming back to work is like a disconnect. But I think all signs are going to go through that mindset, really. That's how June is really coming down to. For me, it's like a reset entirely, because you got to get back into the routine of, do I want to go back to work, or going to work and dealing with all of these health protocols you got to go through, and this should be done, not that, and trying to adapt to these new changes as they being tossed at us. And it's a lot for any one sign or even one person to handle, and you have to learn how to take breaks in between that. But as long as you remember your own work that you put in and your own boundaries that you set for yourself, and know when anything is too much for you, you can remove yourself from that before anything extra can happen, But let me pull some mudras, because I need to get that out of the way. So let's see the mudras for Cancer. Alright, so we got 3. So we got Expansion, the Vayu Mudra. This assists lightness, ease, appreciation, benefits, directs breath to heart, chest, and ribs, assists the nervous and respiratory systems, instills a sense of lightness and ease in the body, opens the subtile heart. Element, air. Instruction: bend the index fingers on each hand inward to touch the base of the thumb. Wrap the thumbs over the index fingers and extend the middle ring and pinky fingers straight outward. Rest the backs of the palms on the thighs, palms facing upward. Focus. Lightness and compassion awaken my highest truth. Lightness and compassion awaken my highest truth. Alright, next up is Assertion. This is the Rujara Mudra. Assists activation, energizing, and vitality. Benefits: helps to strengthen digestion, assimilation, and elimination. Regulates body weight. Assists with reducing sluggishness and exhaustion. Activates the solar center to increase overall vitality. Element, fire. Instruction: with each hand, join the tips of the thumb with the index and ring fingers. Extend the middle and pinky fingers outward. Relax the hands on the top of the thigh or by the sides of the body. Lengthen the spine. Focus. My inner fire is vibrant and alive. My inner fire is vibrant and alive. Next up, this is the earth element, which is the Prithvi. Probably said that wrong, but oh well. Yoga poses: tree pose, mountain pose, Masalana, squat. Sense, smell. Energy center, root chakra. Symbols: elephant, turtle, red square, tree with deep roots, mountain. Rules: legs and feet, elimination, and skeletal system. Qualities: trust, stability, support, organization. Alright. Contemplation. So, contemplation came up. Dhyana Mudra assists integration, balance, meditation. Benefits: enhances full body balance and health, supports full yogic breath, allows for effortless meditation. Instruction: place the left hand in the left palm facing up. Lay the back of the right hand onto the fingers of the left hand. Bend the index fingers and align them at the first and second joints. Lightly touch the tips of both index fingers to the top of the thumbs. Relax the shoulders and lengthen the spine. Focus. My mind and body rest in effortless contemplation. My mind and body rest in effortless contemplation. I actually like that. So, I like the balancedness that's coming through for the mudras. I really do. Because you've got fire, air, earth, and crown chakra. But no water. But that's fine. Because we already got Mercury and Cancer, so that's enough emotional stability we need right now. Whew. Sheesh. But let's get started with the deep dive in tarot for Cancer. I'll be right back with that. Welcome to the deep dive in tarot with the sign of Cancer. Also, say hello to the Witches Tarot deck. So, we got the Eerie combination going on right now. We got the Six of Swords and Ace of Pentacles coming in. Four Wands. The mental walking away. Definitely dealing with a job. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Four of Cups. Sense of security. The World card. Six of Wands. And the Lovers. Okay. King of Cups. Okay. Ten of Cups. The Sun card. Two of Swords. Ace of Swords. Four of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. I'll say Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles already out. King of Wands. Six of Cups. The Shadow side. Knight of Wands. Four of Pentacles. Three of Wands. The Emperor. Hold up. I'm trying to sharpen this around. You gotta make sure all the cards get over here with no problem. And y'all can see them with no problem. I got y'all. The Wheel of the Year. Nine of Wands. And the Death card. Now, looking at this, you can either have it as a lot of security coming through, or instability of security, be that emotionally, mentally. Yeah, emotional, mentally, and passion driven. And I say that because we got three fours in here. And with Cancer being the fourth sign, and the fourth house rules mother, the mother structure, the foundation of life for you, your home, the family structure that you get, and also the motherly nature that your parents give you, well, the mother gives you, or father as well. The home life reflects how you are. If you have an unstability, then you're going to have conflicts within the home and within yourself, because you're going to forever feel like you're not stable. You always going back and forth between things. And you can either clear it up by doing clearing up home, or trying to find someplace else for your own self to live and putting down your own roots. And sometimes even starting over someplace new can definitely give you a different view on things. Because when you out on your own, it gives you a different perspective. And then you got 2 tens in here as well. And that represents family. That's how I'm seeing that, family. The 2 tens. And then you got 2 kings in here. So that fatherly essence. And the emperor, the leadership, the father. So technically 3 fathers in a sense. Is always that father figure that who either didn't give that security that you needed, or he overgave it and just wasn't home enough. But it's fine because you had a place to call your home, but the love wasn't there. And it hurts. It's okay to admit that. Because you got 2 sixes coming up as well. And it's like this 6 of Cups, the kids, home. Everything comes back to the home. It always does. And like I said, we got Thanos, Iris, and Demeter. And Demeter was that overprotective mother for Persephone. Now, this is how Persephone came to be. So, everybody knows that Zeus was a hoe. He slept with any and everybody. And the worst thing he did was sleep with Demeter, who is best friends with Hera and her sister as well. Remember, godly blood don't mean crap, okay? Remember that. But let's stay on topic here. Zeus slept with Demeter, got her knocked up, and Hera was pissed at Demeter, like, how could you do this to me? But she was like, sis, listen, you think I wanted that? I didn't want that. You know you my girl. Listen, I love you and all that. But anyway, she gave birth to Persephone. And she hovered over Persephone, never gave her the chance to spread her own wings and do her. So, Hades. Now, how you put your twist on Hades kidnapping Persephone? however you want to do it. This is me. Persephone got tired of that. You get tired of an overbearing parent that who won't let you stretch your own wings and find your sense of yourself. And Hades, being the god of the underworld, he really do his own thing. He's just like, listen, I watch over the dead. I got my, the other gods and goddesses down here that who do their own thing. He's just chilling in his own happy home. Well, Persephone decided, I'm gonna venture because I'm getting tired of doing my own thing with these nymphs. She ventured, found the entrance to the underworld, came down there, and was like, bruh, I'm gonna stay here because you ain't overbearing. Somehow, some way, they fell in love. Boom, boom, boom. They happy together. But Demeter, being the overprotective mother, she lost it. She's like, Hades took my only daughter, even though she had other kids. But anyway, I want her back. Zeus demand him to give me my daughter back, and Zeus like, well, technically I can't go into his territory, so yo, Hermes showed up and was like, what up, dude? Zeus was like, bruh, I'm gonna need you to deliver this message to Hades, since you're the only one who can go down there with no problem. He's like, I bet. What you want me to tell him? Can you tell him to get Persephone back? Cause Demeter says she ain't doing nothing for Earth or for humankind. She pretty much letting the Earth wither away. He was like, alright, so Hermes like, let me make sure I got this right. You want me to tell him to give back Persephone, because if he don't, then the Earth is gonna stay dead because of Demeter don't want her daughter back. He was like, pretty much, yeah. He was like, okay, fine, I guess. Hermes go down there, deliver the message to Hades, and Hades like, well, that's her decision to make, and I'm not gonna force her to leave if she don't want to leave. Like, I don't really care. Like, that's how Hades was like, I really don't care. Like, you can talk to her. So Hermes like, alright, listen, Persephone, your mama said come back to Earth, because if she don't, she gonna keep Earth dead. She was like, well, I already ate something down in the underworld. Now, when you're down in the underworld, you're not supposed to eat anything, but she ate something and ate 6 pomegranate seeds. And she was like, well, looks like I'm part of the underworld now. And Hades like, I guess. And Demeter was upset with that. It was like, how could you eat when you know the golden rule? And Persephone could be like, Mom, you didn't tell me nothing. You kind of just, you was just there, hovering all the time. Just hovering. But I got way off topic. I just realized that. Pretty much, Demeter was that overbearing mother. You don't want that overbearingness with your own children. You gotta let them go out and do their own thing. And get to their own sense of them being their own person. And doing what's needed for them. That's what I'm trying to get at with this. And June is all about setting new things, laying better foundations, laying down whatever you need to lay down in June so you can have an easier time ahead. And even though it doesn't feel like you can do that, because everything feels so constricted and hoverness is like it's but you gotta find some way of relieving that pressure, because home should be the safest place for you. So if you have a clear home where there's no drama, no extra issues, it's just you and whoever else you have in there, be it your kids, your husband, or just you by yourself, and a friend that who comes through to give you that stability you need. So when you come home from work, it's peace. It's peace, period. But looking at this as well, the ending with new beginnings, because me seeing the death in the world, ending of something overall that took a whole year to do, and that's basically dealing with the eclipse season. Finally, all of the past things that you have learned from this eclipse, including the final one that's coming up, all the tests are right here, and how you pass it is all up to you. Because if you pass it with flying colors, then you get the Eight of Wands, the harvesting of your hard work. That's how I view that. So the tests that are coming through are based on your security, your communication, and how well you rebirth out of it. And even the innocence, knowing when to play, or even better yet, the childhood wounds as well that have came up. That you worked on. Facing things as they come. That's what it is. Facing things and being okay with it. But that's how this Eerie combination works, though. That Eerie combination right here. That Thanatos, Iris, and Demeter. Definitely an Eerie combination, but it works. It works. It really does. But that's what I got for you, Cancers. Hope y'all enjoy this. And make sure you like, comment, share. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Watch the ending. And you can subscribe right there, or just click on the button that says subscribe. Alright? I love you, Cancers. And also, happy birthday to all the June Cancers. I forgot to mention that. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Alright?